Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Malia Khalid from Pakistan, and in this video I am going to talk about a common cyber attack known as man in the middle. So a man in the middle attack is a type of cyber attack in which communications between two parties is intercepted, often to steal login credentials or personal information, sabotage communication, spy on victims, or corrupt data. The attackers intercept this existing conversation or data transfer either by eavesdropping or by pretending to be a legitimate participant. So a man in the middle attack requires three players. There is the victim, the entity with which the victim is trying to communicate, and the man in the middle who is intercepting the victim's communications. Critical to the scenario is that the victim is not aware of the man in the middle. Let's see how does this play out. Let's say you received an email that appeared to be from your bank asking you to log into your account to confirm your contact information. You click on a link in the email and are taken to what appears to be your bank's website, where you log in and perform the requested task and share your data and sometimes send your money. Without knowing, this was the man in the middle who created that fake website in order to trap you. So if we talk about the goal of man in the middle attack, so the goal of man in the middle attack is to retrieve confidential data such as bank account details, credit card numbers, or login credentials, which may be used to carry out further crimes like identity theft or illegal fund transfers. So gathering or altering data for deception or financial gain as its main aim. So if we talk about the types of man in the middle attack, so we see that there are the 7 types of man in the middle attack, which are IP spoofing, DNS spoofing, HTTPS spoofing, SSL hijacking, email hijacking, Wi-Fi eavesdropping, session browser cookies. But due to the shortage of time, I'll discuss the few ones. So first one is Wi-Fi eavesdropping. This is a tactic which is used by hackers in the case when the user connects his device with any Wi-Fi which is usually set up by the hacker. Like for example, you are sitting at a coffee shop and there you see free Wi-Fi and you connect yourself with it, and this is actually set by hacker and you don't know, and when you connect to it, then the hacker notes username, password and other data. And the next one is session hijacking. Session hijacking is a man in the middle attack where the attacker waits for you to log into a web page and then steals your session cookie to log into the same account from their browser. Once the attacker has your active session cookie on their computer, they can do whatever they want to do on your website. So the next one is email hijacking. Email hijacking attacks, which is also a form of phishing. A hacker targets the email accounts of organizations like banks and financial institutions. Like if you are trying to do some online banking, you might receive an email that looks like it's coming from a trusted source at your bank. By following the instructions mentioned in the email, you could mistakenly send money to the attackers rather than where you intended the money to go. So you see that this is how man in the middle attack works, that you are trapped without even knowing. Now are you worried that how to get rid of this kind of man in the middle attacks? So no worries, because the solution is here. So firstly, separate your Wi-Fi networks. Make sure that guests don't use your internal network. Create separate Wi-Fi networks for guests for internal use and business application data transfers. And never use the public Wi-Fi. Use the latest version of high security web browsers such as Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox or Safari. Employ VPN in order to ensure the secure connections from your organization. Implement two-factor authentication. Don't use the URLs with HTTP. Like if they should be HTTPS. Like if they are HTTP, then immediately leave that website because it can be dangerous for your security. So don't only use the modern devices, rather stay informed and make sure your devices are fortified with proper security. Thank you so much for watching this video.